What's up, Dark Soldiers? Welcome to my second episode of Goodwill Souls. Right now you're looking at everything got in the last episode, so if you want to try it out, or you haven't seen the video before and what to do, basically you want to unequip all your weapons and armor, put them in your item box, and you're going to go on invasions, or if you get invaded, ask the invader for all your PvP gear. So you only ask once for each thing. So right here I asked if, can I have a weapon? So he gave me a Channeler'sTrident, which is awesome. I haven't used that in PvP before, and that's the whole purpose, is you hope that you get something you haven't used. And he actually dropped me a second one, which was a Demon's Great Hammer, and we sent a couple messages back and forth after that. I told him what I was doing, and he wished me luck, and he expected some one-hit kills, so that's what I hope to do, and we'll see how that goes. So, as you can see, everybody is not going to wait for you. I was trying to ask him for my headpiece, and he just decided to kill me, which, you know, you can't blame him. A lot of people are just going to kill you. They're not going to wait around for you to write a message. And another thing I like to add is lately, with all the save editing and stuff, you want to double check what they drop. Like, for instance, you know, there's no such thing as a +10 boss weapon, so you don't want to get in any trouble by picking up some kind of dirty item somebody hacked or modded or, you know, save edited. But if you played the game a while, I'm expecting that you're going to know what to and what not to pick up, or just discard it if it seems fishy. And then, you know, feel free to ask for that item again. So right now I'm trying to get my chest armor, and he actually saw my last one on Reddit. It's actually been like about 3 weeks ago, but I hope he gets to see this and see that white Mage robe put to good use. It actually ends up looking pretty cool, this build. So now I'm trying to get my gauntlets. Remember, just ask once what they give you, you're stuck with. And as you see here, I actually cut out a lot of footage, but I try and drop some items in return. I don't like to just get something for free. And he gave me some Drakeblood gauntlets, which are already upgraded to +10. So, you know, nothing I drop's really going to compare to that. I think I gave him some humanity, but or human effigies, but, you know, feel free to donate stuff if you like. And remember, you're just relying on the goodwill of the people here. And I'm going to show you that I got my final piece, my leggings. Here's my old stats from before. It's soul level 150, and I respec to this here based around that hammer and trident, which I want to one-hand it, which is why I picked 50 strength and get that scaling. So rewind it, pause it if you need to check them out any further, but that's where I'm at, soul level 150, and let's see if we can get some wins in Goodwill Souls Part 2. So, alright, I'm starting out. My whole plan, you can use, I mean, you know, I'm not trying to ask you to handicap yourself. My starting class is a sorcerer, so I want to at least have some kind of buff. I'm not using any item buffs at all, actually. I just want to you know, have my intelligence high enough to get a basic sorcery buff for my weapon. And don't you love when people just come up behind you and you just pretend that you don't see them? So here's my first goal. I actually was hoping to do a little better. As you see here, I'm just getting poked to death pretty quick. My whole plan was pretty much this. And you can see I actually didn't one hit kill anybody with that yet. So my first attempt, I was a little amazed how underwhelming the damage output was, but here I go. I got only a little bit of health left. I'm trying to make a good comeback here, which I think I was until I let him get a little bit too far away. I try not to plunge attack people, especially when I have like almost 0 health, but in reality it's only going to take off like 6. And I let him get a little too far away. I don't have a problem with people healing in PvP. I mean, if it's a spell, you know, some people that's what their build is based on. You know, I'm not going to ask a person who uses faith spells not to use a faith spell, you know? So, yeah, it's my fault. Let him get away. And that's the first, only the first round here. Got a couple more coming up, and as you'll see, I actually had a pretty slow start. It's just pretty hard. I don't know. You face some of these guys, you got a Demon's Great Hammer, and I don't have much poise, so I get stun locked pretty easy. I'm trying to bait people a little bit, but oh, yeah, I totally forgot. I hate the bridge so bad. And I thought I was in that wide open arena with the tower. And as soon as I ran out of my cage, I just ran to the left. Like, I swear I looked outside, I didn't know I was at the bridge. And like an idiot, just jumped off the side. So I actually hate the bridge the most. And then after I was playing this for a while, I thought it would have been cooler to be on the bridge with this hammer, because then people can't run away, you know. But anyway, so as you see here, I'm trying to get some hits, which is pretty hard. I got the slower weapon against a faster swing weapon, and I usually try to attack out of the roll. I missed my plunge attack there, which I swear I was aiming it, but you know, the game doesn't always do what you think it's going to do. Tried to predict that one, but he rolled right through it, got behind me with my slower weapon there, got a good backstab, and right here I got backstabbed by a whip. I was like, what? Like, I don't know how it killed me, but anyway, now I'm getting hit with the whip. And this is actually the first guy that I dueled, and I'm just having so many problems with whips today, but you know, I actually haven't faced like dual whips too much in my life, but whatever. And so he gives me a little brag mail here. So I don't really know how to respond to it after the throat slit and thumbs down gesture. Like, you suck so much at beating you makes me want to cry. And I mean, I don't really have to write, so I'm like, well, cry then, you emo girl. I mean, if you got a tip on how to respond to brag mail, leave it in the comments, because I don't get too much, don't have much experience with that. And right here I got stun locked, couldn't do anything. I was sort of getting sick of stun locked, so I actually swapped my ring after a duel or two. I ditched this Chloranthy ring and I go for the Ring of Giants +2, which I'm hoping at least for if I run into my brag mail sender that I won't just get stunned to death. But here I am trying to get some swings in. He waved to me, and you know, I mean, obviously I haven't won yet, so I could have easily cut out a lot of this footage, but sometimes I think if people wave, I'm just assuming they might recognize me and maybe know that I upload, and I'd rather like showcase somebody that was I thought this was a good fight, you know. I'd rather showcase somebody that might see it and get to see themselves and from the other view killing somebody, you know. I'd rather do that and just show all wins, like win, win, win. So here I come out of my cage, right, and I get shot when I'm doing my little trident dance, and that got me mad. So I'm trying to run down. I was so mad. maybe that's a good thing. So I can see what he's got, and I don't try to go for backstabs. A lot of times, if you watch my other videos, I really pass up a lot of opportunities for it, but I was a little mad. I just went for it, got it. That's the closest to one-hit kill that I'm gonna get with that hammer. So the damage output though, it actually surprised me. I thought it was gonna be a lot more than it was. So anyway, back at it up here, off the bridge that I hate, but I wish I was on this one. If you can, this is actually a good example. If you notice with that, the buff for the trident, you actually don't have to go through the whole animation, because once somebody knocks you out of that animation, I mean, you're buffed and you're free to go. If only that guy didn't keep stabbing me 100 times a second, I probably could have turned around and made something out of that buff. But really, once you do that dance right there, you don't need to complete the whole animation. Once they hit you and knock you out of it, you're buffed. So don't think twice, just start fighting. Alright, so now this is when I'm like, okay, that hammer's not doing me too good. I wanted to go straight Channeler'sTrident, so I'm coming around unlocked. I just get parried. I was like, oh my god. Like the wombo combo noise just went off in my head. So, you know, I'm like, I'm not having a good day, am I? And I really wasn't. But, you know, it's not stuff I really use, and that's the whole point of it. You want to, I just jump right into it. I don't practice, so you just want to get your weapons here. Hopefully it's something you haven't used before, and I mean, if you played the game enough, you know the basics of it. Like, this is like a spear, so after that last one, yeah, I'm just trying to fight like a spear user. I try and stay back a little bit, poke people to death. Now I'm going two-handed with it, so if you look at somebody's armor, you're able to tell if you're going to stun lock him. Like, see, every time he swings, I'm just sticking him with it. It's sort of cheap to me. I mean, there's only like really one move with this thing, unless you use it one-handed. If you're two-handing it, the only thing you can do is block or buff, which you're not going to be doing, or you just poke. So that's what I'm doing, poking. And that's the whole plan here. You just want to dodge people, counterattack. You know, they swing at you, try and either poke them before they can complete their attack swing, if you know you're going to stun them, or basically, you know, try and wear their stamina down with it. And I didn't get any, but sometimes you can wear somebody's stamina down, and you know, it goes in that little stun animation, and you can do a riposte. And as you can see here, I just got parried again, which is okay. I like to feature that stuff. I mean, hopefully he sees it. That's the whole point of me uploading to him. It's not just me. I like to have people see themselves on here, and you know, once in a while it's cool because I'll have a guy like leave a comment like, "Oh my God, like my friend told me he saw me in a video or something." So yeah, I mean, I like that stuff. Everybody gets to see themselves. Not everybody does. And so right here, basically, I knew in a trade-off, I'm probably gonna win. You know, we're about the same speed of the weapons, and I knew I had a little bit more stamina there. So, all right, so here I am. I thought this guy was gonna run around for a while, but once again, I have my spear two-handed. I know when I hit him, I'm gonna stun lock him, and I was thinking about going for backstab, but I didn't, because I don't want to fight people on the steps either. So I let him come up. Stun him again, a couple hits. Now, this is actually a little weird, if anybody knows what this is all about. So he throws a couple lightning spears at me, and as you can see, I'm just like, it's normal zombie head, it's nothing crazy, and it hit me before I rolled, like right there. And I don't know, is it lag, or is it like pre-lag? I mean, am I lagging to him? Because look, it just like, I just absorb it. I don't know how to explain it, but I didn't even roll in time. You know, I was off on my timing, and I actually didn't get hit or take any damage. So he was down to a little bit of health. I tried to hit him with my staff to end it because I thought that would be cool. Oh yeah, so yeah, you can use your catalyst, of course. You know, don't go trying to bum like a chime off somebody. If you have a catalyst and you're gonna add some magic or something to your build here, you know, use the try and use like a basic thing. Don't try and, you know, go all crazy, but you know, feel free to keep a starting chime, or I mean starting staff or something for your build, and have some fun. That's the whole point of Goodwill Souls. So here's the credits for everybody that donated the items, which I really appreciate. I think it came out pretty well. Just want to get this last victory here with using that hammer, and I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you try it out, and see you in part 3. Thanks.